My name is Brian Fritz. I am an engineering supervisor with B&P Process Equipment, and we are located in Saginaw, Michigan. We make different types of mixing and separation equipment for the chemical processing industry. So with our company and the equipment that we design, we have mostly mechanical engineers that are actually designing our equipment. We are a very engineering heavy company. Nearly all of our departments are actually run by engineers. We've been able to use SolidEdge to bring in some of our SolidWorks data, and hopefully we will be able to continue to seamlessly be able to use the legacy data that we've developed from SolidWorks and manipulate it in synchronous technology quickly and efficiently for new projects going forward. We're just now learning that we can bring in our SolidWorks files or any other dumb solid from any other CAD system and bring it in and manipulate it, recognize some of the features within it, and turn a dumb solid into a more intelligent solid that can be manipulated and easily adjusted and modified to the new design that we need for our machines. Where we want to be able to design a component and have a little bit more structure behind the build of it, and going back and adjust some of these complicated geometries, we can still maintain those in order. But for 80% of the components that aren't so complicated, synchronous can really cut the time in half or more required in order to develop those components. As far as migrating data, I've found that there's two good ways to do it. You can just take SolidEdge, change the file type, and open up the components, and it'll automatically translate that data for you and make it somewhat seamless. The other way, if you've got a lot of components and you want to do it as a big batch and do it all at once rather than opening file by file, you can use the migration tool to go from Pro-E or AutoCAD or SolidWorks and select a bunch of batch files that you want.
I'm Scott Sanborn, Senior Mechanical Design Engineer. I started AutoCAD version 13 in college. When I first got into designing equipment in the industry is when I was first introduced to SolidWorks, and I've been a SolidWorks user since 97, SolidWorks 97, up to their current release. Synchronous technology is wonderful. It was a complete shift in my way of thinking. It was quite a revelation to me to find that switching to SolidEdge was really going to be advantageous to our company, and the more I got to use the product, the more I felt like I don't need to worry about it slowing me down. It's going to speed me up, so I'm not worried about losing my Top Gun status as a SolidWorks user. I feel like I'll be right where I need to be with the new software. I would say that when you've been dealing with a particular software company, in my case SolidWorks, for years and years and years, you can develop an almost religious devotion to it. And if you really say to yourself, be truthful, be objective, maybe you'll be surprised with SolidEdge.